Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It's me, Nikki, and my chef today is
Milo.
And this is going to be a Cooking with Milo segment, and Milo's going to cook his very famous, world-renowned recipe called
Eggy Piggy Pie.
Eggy Piggy Pie. And Eggy Piggy Pie is a super easy recipe. It's a yummy breakfast casserole, and it's called Eggy Piggy Pie because it has eggs, pork,
sausage,
cheese,
eggs, and milk.
and it's all made in like a
basil.
pie, in a pie tin. So here we go. We've already washed our hands. We've preheated the oven to 350, and what you're going to need is a pound of sausage.
Right here.
Right there. An 8-ounce can of crescent rolls, which we've already opened, but we use the Pillsbury brand crescent rolls, one of those tubes. We're going to need 2 cups of Monterey Jack cheese. There we go. And we usually use a little bit extra, so we do 2 cups and maybe a sprinkle of another bag, and 4 eggs, which we're going to beat here in just a bit, a cup of milk, and 1 tablespoon basil. And we usually use fresh. Milo grows it in the garden, but because it's the winter, our basil plants went wah, wah. Exactly, just like that. And then we're going to do a dash of salt and a dash of pepper. It's okay, basil plant, you can come back up. So the first step is you want to crumble the sausage and cook it over the burner, and we have done that. We've cooked our sausage over the skillet and drain it, and I've got it sitting over there. Then we line the bottom of our pan with crescent rolls, and I have just used a pie pan here. We've opened up the crescent rolls, and the number one thing is Milo and I usually work to kind of get this taken care of. We just line it, and we don't want any holes. That's the main thing. You don't want any...
well, yeah, you kind of do, but just not on the bottom.
As you can see, it's not an exact science. So let's go ahead, Milo, and get those spots. Yeah, the corners pinched and the spots kind of evened out there. Pinching the corners makes a nice big crust. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Okay, now we've come back, and as you can see, we've lined our pie pan with our crust. Looks like that. We've done a great job. Milo, do you want to go wash your hands real quick?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to take a hand washing because he just rubbed his nose. So, okay, here we go. So we've got our pie pan all lined, and we have our sausage cooked and strained. And now Milo is going to put the sausage in, just pour it in the bottom of the pan right there. Good job. What he didn't eat. Whatever's left based on what he didn't eat.
I only took 1 bite.
Just 1 bite? Okay. Just 1 bite.
Then you want,
yeah, I'll take that.
Then you want to smear it. Smear the sausage, and then when it's all smeared up, what do we do next?
Remember, then we do the eggs. So you want to hold that up and show them what it looks like in the pan?
Looks like this.
Okay. Then we're going to need 4 eggs, and we're going to hand beat them. So Milo's going to crack the eggs in here. He's really good at egg cracking. So let's get the eggs out. Milo, you can just put the shells right there on the thing when you're done. He's good, I tell ya. Best egg cracker in town. And I'll get you a little paper towel. You do sometimes get some eggy on your hands when you crack eggs, so be sure and have a paper towel nearby, right, Milo? Okay, Milo, I'm going to let you clean that up. And then
stir it.
Then we use a whisk here, and Milo's going to show you how to whisk it while I grab the salt and pepper. And Milo, what's the key? To always hold the bowl down?
Yep.
So it doesn't tip.
You want to stir it really good, because if you don't stir it really good, it won't be so, Eggy Piggy Pie won't be so good.
Yeah, that's Milo's secret, is to really stir it. All right.
That's good?
That looks really good. Okay.
Then just pour the baseball.
Now we're going to sprinkle the cheese over the sausage. We'll set this aside, and we're going to use, I use a whole bag. Let's start with this one, because this is it. You're supposed to use 2 cups, and we use this whole bag, and then Milo usually puts a few extra sprinkles on. So you just put the cheese directly on the sausage, and I'm going to see if I can get some frustrations out on these eggs. All right, and then you're gonna make it all even, just like he's doing. the next step is we're going to add the milk to our eggs, and we're also going to add the basil and the salt and pepper. So there's our 1 cup of milk. Okay, we're going to add the 1 cup of milk to our eggs.
Please don't dry.
Is it heavy? Sorry.
So I just pour it.
Yep, just pour it into the eggs. Yep.
And then I put the basil in, right? I put a spoon of basil in.
Yep, then you put your basil in. Well, you can go ahead and stir that up if you want. Good job. Then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of the basil. You want to pour it in here and I'll hold this? You can just put it right in there. Or you want to do it. Okay.
Like that?
You can do a full tablespoon if you want. It's hard because we usually use fresh, so we're used to cutting it up.
Whoa.
There you go. Let's do it. Yeah, that's good. It's going to be a lot of basil, but it's going to be really yummy, right?
Yep. Now I stir it, right?
Now he stirs it. And then we're going to add a pinch of salt and a dash of pepper. All right, Milo, you want to pick your pinch?
Yep.
Okay, so I usually pour it out in my hand, and then Milo gets a pinch of it and pops it in there. Do you want more, or you think that's good? It's going to do a little bit
Let's
more.
get 1 more.
Okay. So there's our pinch of salt, and then we've got our pepper here. Ooh, good job. And he's freshly grinding it. Excellent. Okay, now he's going to stir that up 1 more time. Milo's been making this since he was about 5 years old. Yeah,
And I'm 8 now.
He's 8 now. So what we have here is we have our crust at the bottom, the crescent rolls, then we have the sausage, then we have the cheese. Now that he's stirred this all up, he is going to pour that. Here, let's pour it this way because there's kind of that spout, remember? He's going to pour that into our mix, just right on top.
Gently.
Gently, yeah. we learned the hard way many years ago when we were 5 that you have to be gentle or it will pour all the way out, right? Good job. My goodness, that looks so good. And see how he's going around? He's making sure all the different parts are covered with the egg mixture. That makes sure it cooks even all the way throughout. Perfect. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Fantastic, dude. Wow. Okay. Fantastic. It looks perfect, right? So now we're going to put this in the oven, and I will say that when we make this, we usually put a cookie sheet under the rack where I'm baking this because sometimes the eggs can cook over and end up on the bottom of your oven and it smells like butt, right? It does not smell good. Yeah, ugh. So we're going to put this in our oven, which is preheated at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake it for around 50 minutes. So we'll check back with you when it comes out, and we'll see you in a bit. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
See you in a little bit.
Here we are, 50 minutes later, and what came out of the oven?
Eggy piggy pie.
Eggy piggy pie. Here it is, and it looks delicious, Milo. What do you think it's going to taste like?
Yummy in my tummy.
Yummy in your tummy. Okay, well, thanks so much for sharing the recipe with us. And can we look forward to more recipes from Milo?
Yes.
More cooking in the kitchen? Do you think maybe a Christmas cookie recipe or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. On that note, should we sign off? What do we say?
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.